Welcome back to Bad Take Philly. And today we're going through our final record prediction for the Philadelphia Eagles, our love and passion, our football team.
Four of us.
All four of us. We have a Bills fan, but it's all right. But yeah, we're going through our final record prediction right before the season. So we're starting off with Lions, week 1.
Me and Dakota are scared of the Lions.
I'm not scared of the Lions.
I'm terrified of the Lions.
I'm just like I was a little bit scared of the Lions, but they're the Lions. And I'm not convinced that they're going to do anything until they show anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out here and just say I think we lose week 1 to the Lions.
I mean, I think we win. I think it's a way bigger chance we lose than what people would think. You know what I mean?
I think there's yeah.
I mean,
agree
they got
with
superstars like Jared Goff leading the team, so you don't have much of a chance.
Yeah.
They don't have Jameson
Yeah.
Williams yet, so that's good. That's a
They got Ahmad Brown, they got DeAndre Swift, they got
DJ Carr,
Hawkinson.
They got Aiden Hutchinson too, which they have a very not very good. They have a good young team to build around, and they could actually be a good team next couple of years. But I think we win the first week, just because we're just a better team than them all around, especially.
Well, no.
Yeah,
I'm saying 1-0. I don't think the Lions I think for us to actually be scared of the Detroit Lions, we have to see that they're going to do anything, and it's impossible for us to see if they're going to do anything before week 1.
They have a really good O-line. They have a decent offense. Their defense is going to be improved, and they got Dan Campbell. Like, they believe in Dan Campbell. If you watch like the Hard Knocks clips at all, like
He's just passionate.
they
Totally
believe in him. They buy in. So you can say he's like,
I know, but everything the
Whatever.
Lions have, the Eagles have been better.
yeah, we're definitely the better team. That's what
I think we are the better team, but like I don't.
It would not shock me if we went out and lost that game.
Yeah, like,
It wouldn't shock me, but I think it's a W.
Like, I don't think the Lions are any longer in that like bottom 5 category of team. Like they're way closer to the average team.
It's the bottom 10. They
I put them at average, honestly.
they could be, but I don't know. Again, we haven't seen them do anything yet, so
And then week 2, we're gonna count that as a win.
Mhm.
Put in the timer.
1-0.
Next week is the Vikings at home. I think we win this game mainly because we're home. I think that a little bit of a tiebreaker for me, but I think because we're home, we edge it out over the Vikings. Thoughts?
Yeah, and last year, whenever we played like at least like a competent quarterback or above, like we always got shredded. And I would say Kirk Cousins is a competent quarterback or above. Like he's in that top 13 QB rankings area. So hopefully like we're better on defense and Jonathan Gannon isn't as conservative on defense and we get after that offense because their O-line isn't really good. So I think our pass rush can take advantage of them. And on defense, they're improved, but again, we're improved, and I think we're a better team than Minnesota. It's home opener Monday Night Football. I think we beat the Vikings. I don't think that's
it is gonna be scary with the Rager revenge tour, but
Oh my god.
but we can't be too scared of Rager. Yeah, I think it's a win. Our defense, like with Gannon, it is gonna be scary. Like if we come out in the first 2-3 weeks,
I'm praying if we play some sort of man, some sort of just not that
yeah,
stupid zone.
if we come out in the first 2-3 weeks and we just let everyone check down against us and Gannon just shits the bed, it's gonna be so depressing because we have the pieces, we have the people, we have the players on paper, and we like our biggest question marks are Hurts and Gannon probably, and maybe Sirianni.
There's no excuse for us to have a bad defense besides the coaching.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like we have the players that defensive coordinators would kill for.
Yeah. If it's the players that fuck up, then it's the players, but
Yeah.
that's not gonna happen.
So 2-0 going to week 3 against Commander Carson.
It's an automatic win because we're going to be there.
We're gonna be there.
we're gonna be there. We said we are gonna vlog the DC series, but like maybe we can vlog this one. There'll be a lot of
Yeah.
Eagles fans there. Like we could definitely get interactions with people. Like that'd be a lot of fun. But division game, it's always tough. We beat Washington both times last year, did we?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're a better team than last year.
I think they're actually not a bad team this year.
Their defense is gonna be better than last
Yeah,
year.
Chase
Wow.
Young will be out for that game.
That's
He's
true.
on-
That's good.
Wentz is an upgrade, as much as I hate to say it.
Yes. Yeah, division games are always tough. So like again, like that's not a gimme win. But
I think a lot of it depends on Wentz. Like I could see him going out and absolutely being terrible against us because he's not right in the head. or I could see him going out and absolutely lighting us up because he's
I think that's what he's gonna. I think that's what he's gonna be all season. Like he's not the type of quarterback to go out and like just get done what's like needed to be done. He either shows up and makes incredible throws, or he like tries to make incredible throws and just turns the ball over 3 times.
I mean Terry McLaurin's good against us, but
Yeah, they have more weapons. They got McLaurin, they got
Dotson.
Dotson.
For Samuel,
Kurt Samuel will be back healthy this year. We don't like Anthony Gibson, but yeah, they just have more weapons. Their O line,
Jordan Davis is
is
gonna
solid.
on Carson Wentz.
yeah. Hopefully we pull that one out, but that's gonna be another tough game.
Out of these first 3 games, that's the only one that I like. We have to win that game. If we lose to Carson Wentz the first game back, like that would be catastrophic.
I don't know. Like if we go 2-1, I think that's not.
You know, that's fine. I'm just saying like that game, like we need to.
I know.
Because we're gonna be there.
Yeah, but also
We're going-
sucks.
We go all the way there and then have to like go 3 hours back home with an L, but
That-
that's me miserable.
It could be a defensive battle. Like if their defense shows up this year,
Yeah, it could be. Week 4, Doug Peterson revenge. game.
What's our verdict on the
That's a win.
win?
I'm
So what?
yeah. I
know.
I wouldn't be surprised if we lose any of these games, but I think again, going into the season without seeing any of these
Mhm.
teams like perform yet, I think we got to go 3-0.
You know what I'd be down for? To the first 4 games, I would say we're 3-1. Once we
Yeah.
get to the just
Jacksonville, terrible.
I agree, but I think out of these 3 teams, you probably lose one.
Yeah,
You'd be very surprised if we're 4.
yeah, no, definitely.
So the next game to the Jaguars, also home. The Jaguars were an absolute what's that word? Dumpster fire last year. Like they were just absolutely terrible. Much better coach. Added some ballers like Christian Kirk. Etienne
Ingram,
back,
Zay
Ingram,
Jones.
Zay Jones. Like as much as we're making fun of it,
Done.
they do actually have a pretty. They have a decently improved
It's improved.
offensive. Like Etienne getting back is nice, and Christian Kirk is a good player.
If Trevor Lawrence is the player that he like is supposed to be, they're not going to be bad.
Their O line still is not good, and their defense is kind of not good at all. So I think we win that one comfortably.
Hopefully, that should be. good.
So we'll say 3-1.
Say 3-1 for the first 4. Most likely, I think we lose one either to the Lions with Vikings.
Yeah.
Week 5 Arizona. I think like that's a team that we match up really well with because their D line outside of JJ Watt, who even JJ Watt you can't even count on.
Probably will
anymore.
be
He gets hurt every
On the
year.
air.
Their defense is terrible. Their D line especially is terrible. So I think we could push them around up front. Their secondary is like non-existent. So I think on offense we could score a ton of points on that as if we like run the ball a lot.
And they still don't have D-Hop at that point, so we can like if Marquise Brown burns Slay, then we can have the safeties help. We don't have to worry about the other side.
The Ertz revenge tour.
The Ertz eventually. We do love Ertz, but I mean,
He's hurt right now, isn't that? My best week one.
Is it?
really,
Yeah. He's iffy for week 1.
Yeah, I think we beat Arizona. Like that's a team I'm excited to play because we match up very well against them.
Yeah, they're very hit or miss. They could light us up, or we could beat them very easily. Like they're very.
When does it's a double XP weekend?
the Kyler Murray
Yeah.
Call of Duty stack.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Call of Duty Doug Call of Duty, that's crazy.
He plays worse on game day when there's like double XP in Call of Duty.
But-
No, it's when the Call of Duty comes out. There's a chart
really?
of how well he plays, and it's like double better when Call of Duty.
Then like
So much
but specifically on double XP weekends, his pass rating drops like I think it was 10-15 points.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I haven't seen
There
that.
was-
This is the Call of Duty part. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so the next game is Cowboys at home.
We'll win at home.
We'll win at home.
We'll
Say that's what every year we say. We'll win at home. We'll lose away.
Well, we split.
I think we could actually beat them both times this year. I fucking hate the Cowboys. They suck. Tyron Smith has like half a leg right at this point. So they have like 2 linemen from last year now.
Zach Martin and Tyler B. Dash. Yeah.
That guy, yep. Zeke's fat. They lost Amari Cooper, so they only have CD and Gallup.
Gallup might not be
Tolbert.
healthy by then.
Yeah, Gallup.
Oh, did they put him on
Gallup's
the
gonna be
No,
healthy.
Gallup's gonna be healthy. Tolbert is just not good. They said it in camp. He's been terrible. CD's good, but like we have the coverage to cover CD.
They got the USFL MVP. Come
They
on,
do.
they-
I actually am nervous about that a little bit. Yeah, the returner run.
Right.
And their defense is good, but I think ours is probably better. So I think we.
Yeah.
beat
That's-
the Cowboys. As long as the defense once again can play, not the stupid defense we played last year with the big freaking zones, just like and don't give Dak all those easy dump offs. I think we beat them.
It's going to be different though because like this is the first time in so long we have linebackers and linebacker depth, so like we can stack the box and play more aggressive. So I don't like. And it is different just because we have the secondary as of now. Again, it could change the
Uh-huh.
first few weeks, but we have the secondary where we're confident against pretty much any receiving core, any quarterback. So I don't know. I think we can match up against pretty much any team in the league, other than a few exceptions.
Yeah, I think we as a team need to control the game. I feel like when we played those good teams last year, those good quarterbacks, they controlled the game.
Yes. The Cowboys have like game changers like Micah Parsons on defense that
Yeah.
can wreck a game, but after primetime game, I think like the team will be really excited against them. Like this is the best team we've had in years, and I think they take it to Dallas, especially if I think we beat them.
I think a key player to look at in that game is Trayvon Diggs. Because I could see him getting burned for 250 yards and giving up 2 touchdowns, or I could see him picking off Hurts twice. I could see both of those things happening.
And outside of Diggs, like they really don't have that many players in the secondary, and
Yeah,
we're
just
so
So stacked, yeah. As long as our wide receivers are healthy, like it's gonna be so much fun.
yeah.
So much fun to watch.
So Quez, 1,000-yard receiving.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, so what's that? Is that 5-1?
Yeah.
Yes, so we got the bye week, and then we got the Steelers. I'll probably be at that game, so that's exciting. Steelers, they have a really talented defense, and then they probably be starting Pickett by that.
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. Like assuming
Risky will be on his MVP.
Okay, well,
for-
Trubisky won't be good, so hopefully they are starting Trubisky.
I mean, they're starting to risky, but at that point, he's probably pretty good.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Maybe I don't know.
Let's assume like it's average and below average quarterback play, no matter who it is.
It's a win, but like in the NFL, like a really good defense is like an equalizer, and they're not going to win you like playoff games or like single handedly, but like they could win you a game in the regular season.
Absolutely.
So I think it's a win. Like it should be a win, but again, they could win any game for that team in the regular season.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, they're a good team. I think it's going to all come down to their quarterback play. Can they handle the pressure we're going to put on them with their bad O line, our good D line,
Mhm.
and can they make the passes? And if they can, then they're probably going to beat us because their defense is really good and their offensive weapons are really good. But their line and their quarterback are very lacking.
Right, so hopefully we take advantage of the line and get to whoever's starting.
The 6-1.
6-1.
All right,
There's no good
Texans.
defense.
We don't have to talk about this. This is a win. They suck.
Yep.
They really suck.
I'm a Texans supporter. I think they're going to be better than everyone thinks they're going to be.
I
And I do
like.
believe in the Texans.
But like, okay,
Who do they
does that
have on
mean?
that team? Like who?
I
Who
think
do
they're.
you fear on that team other than
I just-
Brandon Cooks?
I think Davis Mills is actually a good quarterback.
Yeah,
They're
but
that good.
okay, so if Davis Mills is a what top? What do you have
Average.
that?
Average.
So
Like a Jared Goff type of.
Jared
16.
Goff, so top 16 quarterback, and
I'm not saying they BS. I just think the Texans are better than what like they're like projected to be like bottom 3.
I
They're
think
more
they're
like
bottom
They're
3
top 5.
I think they're bottom like 8.
They outside of Brandon Cooks, they don't have receivers. They don't really have running backs.
Game Pierce.
He could be
Fire.
good, maybe. Say their O line is terrible. Their defense is terrible.
I believe in Davis Mills. That's all it is. And we're kicking
Davis
around.
Mills is gonna have to be more. than
Yeah, just right now. We're kicking around.
that.
I'm not saying
Okay.
this. That's 7-1.
7-1.
Commanders at home. Carson Wentz is going to have no eardrums left by the end of this game.
It's gonna be a fun
He's
game.
going
to
to get
watch.
harassed.
It's gonna be a fun game.
No, my
All those people that wanted to take it out on Ben Simmons that didn't get the
Yeah.
There's gonna be-
that game.
there's gonna be cheers. There's gonna be boos. There's gonna be fuck you, Carson Wentz. It's gonna be here on TV. It's gonna be amazing.
Yes.
And
Um, very-
if there's people that are like, Carson Wentz, get out of here. Don't go to that game.
It's
That's
prime
not.
time. It's gonna be amazing. There's gonna be. I wouldn't be surprised if we see like Carson Wentz or just getting lit on fire in the freaking parking lot coordinator. Like I absolutely see that. Like it's gonna be.
I would love that, but I don't know if it's good.
Jane, I could definitely.
Actually, happen,
Yeah.
In like
Wait,
my
why
score.
Carson Wentz on fire?
No, the
No, the Jers.
Ah.
Carson Wentz. It's not Santa. That'd be crazy.
I would like to see that happen too, but you know you can't get rid
I
of
probably have a Wentz jersey. I can.
All right, so I want to revert back a little bit. So out of the Cowboys, Steelers, and Cardinals, do you think we lose one of those games?
No, I think we beat the Cardinals. I think we beat Cowboys.
Yeah, but like the Cowboys we could split, and the Cardinals is a pretty even matchup.
And the
So we-
Steelers are.
I think we have. I think we
I don't think
beat
this-
the Cardinals. We could lose this game.
I don't see us losing the Steelers.
I was just saying, do you want to add one loss in for those 3 separate
No,
wins?
okay.
what the 8-1.
If we call the Commanders a win, that's 8-1.
So realistically, 7-2.
7-2 is still a fantastic record. I don't think we're gonna be top of the NFC by
Yeah, even if we're 6-3 by then, that's fine.
yeah. So let's
I
call
think
it
we could be 6. at that point.
Look, 7-2.
7-2.
So very optimistic here, Magic.
And we have
Always are.
a tougher part of the schedule is now coming up.
Yes.
Not that it's impossible, but it's a little tougher. So
Colts.
we're 7-2, going to week 10 against the Colts. The reverse Carson Wentz revenge game.
They're mad at us because we gave Carson Wentz. They
we-
gave us
Game, Mac.
I think we lose this game.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Ryan's an upgrade, a definite upgrade. He's a top half.
Yeah,
He's,
you could have a little resurgence this year.
yeah, and they don't have to rely on him really because they have Taylor in that run game, and they have Pittman. They drafted Alec Pierce, who could be good.
Paris Campbell's going to be on IR, so I didn't say his
Yeah.
name.
They
Well, Ali Cox.
The defense is
could have a top 3 defense.
really,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm nervous. Like the defense with the run game is a killer combo. I can put that on any team.
Yeah.
like that's a team that can control the game and they make you play how they want to play.
Jordan Davis can stuff the run. Maybe we have.
Maybe.
I could see us winning the game, but I just think we have to give some losses in there. I think this is a game where we could lose, especially with their home.
I don't think I see any game on the schedule where it's an automatic loss.
This might be the toughest game.
Which game?
Genuinely, no,
Packers?
the Colts.
Oh, the Colts.
Genuinely,
Yeah,
it might be
yeah,
the
yeah.
best team on the schedule.
Colts. Who else do we play?
Because like the teams like the
Come
Colts
back.
and the Steelers when they have really tough
That's a really
defenses,
easy
you're
game.
relying on
It's such an easy schedule.
The second grade.
relying on Hurts to like kind of take you over the top, and we're still not completely sure if Hurts can.
Well,
do
We said we have the second easiest. I think by far we have the easiest because it takes into account last year's records, and we're playing a bunch of teams that have gotten worse. The Titans, the Packers, the Cowboys have all gotten worse from last year, significantly worse.
Yeah.
And the Steelers too.
Mhm.
Like 4 of the top teams that we're playing are all worse besides maybe the Colts. So like we just have such a good schedule.
Like the same.
Yeah, I should have did that for that. But yeah, they're not any
I
better.
didn't think they got
They're
not
not
even better
Hmm.
because
They had
that
a
Big Ten
good
is so bad.
They almost
It's
did.
just they didn't get as good as compared to the rest of the AFC, so that's why they're not going to be as good of a team.
All right. So now we're 7-3.
Yeah,
So in the Packers.
Packers game Sunday night. Yeah,
I think we smoked their pack, Mike Spinelli. Your Packers are not winning shit against the Eagles.
yeah.
You lost Devontae Adams.
Uh,
Like you lost Dakota. They're both gone. You know who's not replaceable? Dakota or Devontae Adams.
Whoa, go get a DN.
Go get a DN to play wide receiver. Mike, see how that happen.
Sorry, Romeo Dunk. They do have a really good defense. That like
Would be a DN.
we're not gonna like destroy the Packers, but
Yeah, it's prime time and it's like one of the best quarterbacks in the league still, so you never know. But
I'm giving it a win. We're home.
yeah, it'll be a tough game.
yeah.
We play the Packers well.
we do play the
That's
Packers.
that's
That's
another game where it's like a test for Jalen Hurts to see like how well he can play against the top defenses in the
He
league.
played well against the Packers the first game he played in the NFL, so
Yeah,
Greg Ward.
I'm seeing a thing of lots of good defenses that we're playing. Not a lot of good offenses.
Not a lot of good teams.
Yeah, but like some teams have better, like Packers have better defense. Steelers better
Yeah.
defense.
yeah,
Commanders better defense
Commander
on paper.
Commander
I
should
think
be
Bears
able
do
to
better
play
defense. Yeah, I think they have better defense. Bears about on both sides, but better defense. Anyway, Packers win. That's 8-3. We're looking really good. Probably the 1, 2, or 3 seed at this point. 4, 5, 6. Not kidding. 1, 2, or 3 seed definitely. Then Titans at home. I
That's,
hate the Titans. It's a win.
that's an easier game
I hate the
than that's gonna be an easier game than the Packers, I think.
Yeah.
The Titans,
Should
the
be.
Titans are really not.
And Henry won't be healthy by then.
Yeah, Titans have a way worse defense than the Packers. They have a way worse quarterback, and the running game is better, but like it's not
The
that
receiving
strong.
core is bad.
Receiving core is terrible. Like, yeah, it's AJ Brown revenge game. Lighten up that shitty defense for
200 yards after the catch.
A lot of revenge games.
yeah,
lot of
revenge
revenge
games. Yeah.
Philly's all about revenge.
Uh-huh. We don't hold grudges.
Nope.
9-3.
Philly.
9-3.
9-3. Giants. We should win.
Get them out of there.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones
James.
blow up here, right? Fuck Dan. Honestly, fuck Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
It's so tired. Brian Dable's going to make him the next Josh Allen. Oh, what? Wait till you see what Brian Dable is. Like, come on, dude. Get out.
It's the only
Daniel
like,
Jones is so bad that like the Kadarius Toney's gonna probably be in like jail by then. Like the track that he's on. Kenny Golladay is a trash can running routes.
Also, we're not on the team, but he's so
Darius Slayton's gonna be off the team by then.
he cooks us though.
Fuck him.
Those trade rumors. So
The O line is yeah, they're terrible. And
First day one.
we always
They improved. They improved in the off or in the off season, but it's
No, but they had so many injuries. The Giants are injured, one of the most injured teams already, and the season hasn't started yet. So
Yeah.
that's like
What have they done? They had that one helmet catch, and they like after 2011, they literally have done nothing, and they're so arrogant. Like
it's like
they
the
had,
Phillies.
they had a good draft.
I don't care. Like they can say that for they haven't had like a winning record since 2016. They haven't had more than 5 wins since 2016. They're so bad. They're like genuinely one of the worst franchises in all of sports. Like they just
Yeah,
they're,
fuck you, Andres.
yeah,
they're so bad.
That's a win.
Speaking of terrible organizations, Bears is a win.
yeah.
Bears are one of the worst teams in the league.
Bears and Seahawks, and yeah,
If we lose to the Bears, I'd be very upset because that's the team that like we should absolutely murder.
Mhm.
So that's a win. That's 2 more wins. We're what 9-3.
Yeah.
So now we're 11-3. Fucking hell, we're probably first in the
So figure
NFC.
Cowboys loss. We could win this, but we're gonna
Tyron Smith's back.
We'll give
us
us solid.
healthier as the season goes on.
Yeah, Cowboys away Christmas Eve. I really hope it's a win, but
I don't know Christmas.
it's not gonna get the division 1 win at least. So I'll give it the win. That means we're at 11-4. Still looking really good. Looking for
Another revenge game coming up.
we had the CJ Carter Johnson revenge game.
Chauncey.
Yo, hey, why is this? I don't know. So we're home. Fuck the Saints. We're beating the shit out of the Saints. We should go to that game.
Yeah.
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 Spend $250 on that game.
Yeah.
Hate
It'd
the
be
Saints.
cold. It's so
I
cold.
hate the Saints so much. they I could talk so much else.
Yeah.
We're gonna beat them. Well, where do you want me to start?
Why are we gonna beat the Saints? Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
The origin of it was that playoff game when
Alshon Jeffrey.
well even before that when we played them in the regular season and we lost by 40 points and I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly they were like just running up the score at the end of the game like going for it on 4th down and scoring touchdowns and they were being obnoxious and then after they beat us they're playing beat me on the locker room
That
and
was
they're dancing
Kamara
around.
is a fucking
And then
loser.
they talked
That's
about
probably gonna go to jail, motherfucker. Yeah,
they
it was
talked about
good.
how, oh, if the Minneapolis Miracle didn't happen, oh, we were going to beat Philly the next week. Like, yeah, we were definitely we were going to the Super Bowl. Like, no, you weren't. Like,
They
if you
did.
played us, we were going to kill you.
They
Like,
let that happen.
You let up a touchdown to lose the game.
They're so
You suck.
so then they beat us, and the next week, yeah, that whole pass interference, whatever it should be called, but that's what they get for Bounty Gate. Like,
Yeah, facts.
you know, you're paying players to just go out there. You pretty much ended Kurt Warner's career because he had a concussion. He never played afterwards. Brett Favre was concussed in the middle of the playoff game. They're like paying players off to do that. So you got a Super Bowl out of it. Great. And now you're cursed. You don't deserve to ever win anything again. And your fans like petition the league to start the game back up to the NFC Championship game after the no call. Oh, we were robbed. This is we need a new rule. You gotta review pass interference. We want pass interference, and they complain again.
Probably the most failed rule change ever.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Get rid of that.
And just you know, that is the NFL's fault.
fine.
Yes, but
It's all
like it's not it wasn't a bad idea, but like the way they enforced it, like it didn't matter if you challenged it, they weren't changing.
Yes, that's the problem. The NFL
Yeah.
completely failed.
Like it wasn't a bad idea,
Not,
but
not a bad idea, but they seem to be open to changing it.
Michael Thomas, like he's got to be the
I would
most
never like the
talented
Saints
player in
until
the
they
league.
get a whole
Like,
new.
yeah.
They need a whole new
Like,
bunch of players.
He flexes after every slant,
like a
every
lot.
5-yard slant.
And then they have like every
Once he
every
goes on
3
the I
games.
can't stand him. I don't know.
He's
how
on our
to
team
root
now.
for him. No, I don't know how I'm going to root for him because he's going to be starting stuff every week. He's running up to Rico and go, "You're short."
Him and Tony are going to be in a
It's
boxing
fucking
match.
nine. Like he's not.
He's gonna start. He's gonna start fights in
I
practice.
can't.
He's gonna start fighting in the locker room. Like I'm nervous about that.
Well, he was.
Everyone on that team and their fan base is so not.
Taysom Hill has a touchdown.
Taysom Hill and
grin.
his big grin, like, oh, look at you. You're like, you don't even play a position. Like, you're not good enough to be a
Who's that?
quarterback. He's terrible.
What's that?
Sean Payton is
bad.
the most arrogant coach. I'm glad he's gone. He's.
That's the first step in the
I
revival.
can't stand all of them. Every single one. And I wish that Hurricane Katrina destroyed.
Oh
that
my
city.
God.
Like, they're so terrible. Just get out. I can't stand them.
It's a good thing no one makes it to this part.
If you're still watching, we appreciate it. So that's a win. That's a win.
We're on the last week,
What's the record?
13-4.
13-4.
14-4.
No.
Four-
No. We're 12-4. There's 17 total games.
Yeah, we beat the Giants.
We're 12-4.
Yeah, 13.
And we're resting starters last week. We already have our playoff spot locked.
Still win.
And we still win.
Still.
Dude, our second string of the line is better than their line. Get you
Dolphins?
whatever, dude. Played it. I did. I was watching the Phillies game. I don't care.
Our second string looked like Cherokee.
Cherokee's pretty good.
Not against the Dolphins.
Oh, because that's an NFL team, and Cherokee's a high school team.
Yeah, so
If you're 12-5, that's still very strong.
5 is a fantastic.
Then we have to win at least one playoff game where the season doesn't matter.
If we're 12-5, I'm expecting like minimum get to the championship. NFC championship.
Yeah,
Minimum.
I'm not expecting
we're
that right
12-5,
now.
we
but
have-
we're-
The NFC is not gonna be that good. Like who's gonna have a better
top
record?
teams can like
The
rack up
Rams.
wins.
The Rams might have a ton of wins.
we probably won't.
The Bucks. I don't think the Bucks do. I think the Bucks are closer to 11.
Yeah,
That
Bucks.
might be 12-5.
I don't think the Bucks are gonna.
But there's no other teams. Look. The 49ers, I think, are the best other option, but they play the Rams twice. So the chance of them both having
Can we settle down about this 49ers hype just a little bit?
no, they're good.
They're really,
I refuse to
really, really.
I refuse to
I don't want to hear them getting buys yet. Like, let's see them play before we see.
do something with the NFC, how good the NFC is. Like
I'm not saying.
Beat them predicted as the 1 seed.
They
Yeah,
almost won
but
a Super
I
Bowl.
don't-
They almost got into the Super Bowl with Jimmy G.
I understand, but like,
Jimmy G.
we also don't know if Trey Lance is a good football player.
they have Trump.
I think he'll fit in that system and they'll make it work. Like
He has
like
a
a
good football.
he's played football before in college.
Yeah,
in high
like,
school.
20 years
Started
ago.
2 games last year.
Last year, yeah.
He started 2 games in the past like 5 years of his career. He hasn't played football.
He played football in college.
I
He-
know he didn't start.
There's
Like
like
that, he was hurt and he didn't start that much.
He is such a talent that
I know
Kyle
he-
Shanahan will know how to utilize
he
him.
just didn't play for a year. Then came on the field.
He
He
doesn't
did
have to throw the ball a ton. Like they're going to use his rushing ability,
I'm not
win
saying he's
games.
I'm just saying that people.
and he's not great at Jimmy G. Like
All right. So final verdict. We're 12-5. I think we are third in the NFC, and we're gonna stomp on whoever the 7th seed is.
Yeah.
yeah, probably like maybe the Saints would like me.
Now the Lions. We're gonna fuck up the Lions.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Lions playoffs?
Lions playoffs.
maybe the Panthers.
I would love to see the Lions in the playoffs.
Panthers playoffs.
I don't know. The NFC's terrible.
Healthy Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The defense is good.
No, I think we actually have a good chance to make the playoffs, be a high seed, make it a good run at it. Hopefully, a very easy matchup or a bye week 1, or not week 1, week 1 of the playoffs, and then just gotta play good football and kind of get lucky from then on, and
Yeah.
Keep winning.
maybe win everything.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked.
I wouldn't be shocked. Like, I'm not expecting it. Like, I'm far from expecting it, but like we weren't expecting it in 2017.
We're a top 4 team in the NFC.
Yeah, I think so.
1, 2, not any order, but Rams, Niners are better than us, and the Bucks are probably better. If Hurts is average, I think we're better than our team.
Yeah, hopefully Hurts is above average. He's a top 10 quarterback, and he's our franchise quarterback.
And then we are in the best position of any team in the NFL.
We really are.
Thank you for watching Bad Take Philly. If you somehow made it this far, subscribe, like the video.
Go Penn State.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment, Steven.
Yeah.
Scare you.
For sure.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.